How's it, guys? Thank you so much for joining me for another vid, which will be a bit different to the usual stuff that we're doing today. So I hope you can deal with that, and I hope you don't mind. It could even benefit you. But first things first, I know that this video was actually supposed to be the NFL Ball versus the Rugby Ball Part 2. Unfortunately, we've been struggling a lot since it's winter in Cape Town. There's been a lot of rain lately. Have been practicing, but the content hasn't come out as nice as I would have liked. You can barely hear what I'm saying. Sometimes the camera falls over because of the wind as well. A little bit of raindrops on the camera lens as well, so not entirely the best of stuff for me to actually show you guys. But once obviously things are going to get to a point where the weather's obviously a lot more nice, I will be showing you that video, so please bear with me on that one. Again, I do apologize, but bear with me if you can. But I don't want to go another day without, showing anything, so I thought I would show you guys a bit of the stretching and flexibility training that I do for field goal training. I've learned this through other guys, and also the nice thing about this is, I don't know if you guys know by now, but something I also like doing is golfing. It's really helped me in golfing as well, funny enough, so kind of kill two birds with one stone there. But long story short, with the golf, I feel less pain and aches after I've played. I'm hitting the ball a lot further as well, so hey, if the golfer's watching this right now, this could help you too. Now, I'm not saying you must go out and do this and this is the way forward. I'm just saying that it's really, really helped me. So I'm going to show you guys, it's about 15 to about 20 minutes or so. I really think everybody has got 15 or 20 minutes at least to do this. So this is normally what I do to start my day. This is normally what I do before I work out or go, training, or when I go play golf. So yeah, just a good thing to really use. So yeah, let's get it going. Also excuse the camera position. You might not see my face for some of the stretches or whatever, but bear with me. I'm going to talk you guys through it. And let's get going. So I'm also not the most flexible person, but it's since doing this I've been a bit more flexible. So yeah, you don't want to know what I was like before. Anyway, let's start it off. Feet just about shoulder length width apart. Obviously you want to have your legs straight for this one. And try and have your hands on the ground. Mine obviously aren't. And I do each stretch for about 30 seconds. There we go. Then what we're going to do is we're going to lift one heel off the ground like that. I don't know if you can see it, so we're going to do that. But we're going to start with our right foot, and then we're going to go over to the left hand side and stretch. Try to keep that leg straight. If you can't get all the way down, like I'm not all the way down, it's not the end of the world. You rather just want to have it as straight as can be, and over time you get closer to the ground. Believe it or not, I used to be up here. I'm now at least managed to get here, and that's just 3 months of stretching. So yeah, things are going pretty good with this flexibility so far. Maybe for the last 5 seconds of the stretch, try and keep it down there like that, and there we go. Gonna come and do the right hand side one for you guys. And always for the last 5 seconds, try get it as low as you can. Alrighty. So, now, similar story. I'm going to do about 10 of these. Similar to what we started with. We're just going to go down in this position and slowly come up and stretch and hold for about 2 seconds and go down again. That's 1, 2. You want to do about 10 of these. You can do more if you want. But I personally do 10. And as mentioned, I just hold it in that position for about a second or 2. Most important thing as well is when you're stretching, keep breathing as much as you can. It really does help. All right, let's go over to our next one. So try and get your legs apart a little bit more than shoulder length. And now what we're going to do is we're going to start off, you can start off left or right, your choice. I'm going to start off on the right. And what you want to do is you want to get your hands all the way down on your leg, like so. And again, we're going to go 30 seconds. You're going to stretch it a bit wider. Go over to the other side. Sweating already. Something I do is sweat a lot. Stretching, field goal training, or working out, I'm just somebody that does tend to sweat a lot. As I've mentioned in the past, if that ain't your thing, the only thing I can do is apologize, but hey, there ain't anything I can do about that, so just bear with it. All right, so now we stay in that position, fold our arms like so, and slowly we start turning from one side to the next side. Do about 15 on each side. Okay, now we're going to head down, spread our legs a bit, see how far we can get it. Obviously, if you can't reach all the way to your toe, that's okay. That's not a problem, just reach as far as you can, just keep your legs straight. Excuse me, while you're doing this, okay? And remember, hold for 30 seconds. Where's one of my tough ones this? Okay, let's go to the other side. Alrighty. Now, next one we're going to do, going to sort out our groins like so, and just push it out with your elbows, your legs that is. Try and keep your back upright while doing this. It's actually quite relaxing. Okay. Now, next one we're going to do, I want to keep our feet on the ground for this. And again, we want to try and have our back as upright as can be when doing this, because that is going to stretch it the best. So we're going to come in this position like so. Have your elbows push your legs out. Remember, feet on the ground and stay as upright as possible. As mentioned, this has really worked for me. This whole routine, not just in my field goal kicking, but on the golf course. And kind of freaked myself out a bit as well with the amount of distance I've been gaining by doing this. All right, now we're gonna hold this position and go this from one side to the other. We're gonna go 15 on each side. That's 5, 5, 6, 6. 10, 10, 12, 12. All right. Now, let's get ourselves on the ground. We're going to do, I hope you guys can see this. What I'm going to do is, let me figure out the best way for this. So, we don't, obviously going to go both sides, but we'll start with the left. We'll have our left hand over here just inside our left foot. Bring the right one out here, as follows. And what you're actually going to do is, your right leg, you're going to push out on the ground and keep it flat. And you stretch out as follows. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn around as well so that you guys see what I'm doing. Maybe this will be a better angle for you to see what I'm actually doing. Right. Let's bring it over to this side. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is, in this position as follows, arms up in the air, tilt one way, and make sure you're getting a nice stretch on the side of your body in your hip area. now, leg out, hands on the ground like so, and 30 seconds again. Let's go. Again, try and have your back as straight as you can. Okay, let's go over. We complete it on this side. Hope you're all still with me. Hope you're all still enjoying this. And for those who are stretching right now with me, I hope you can bear with it. Anything I will say about this is that it's going to get better over time the more you do it. And like I said, this is something you can do every day before any workout or any form of exercise or physical activity, or if you just want to stretch every day. This can work very well for you. I think many people neglect stretching. I am going to be the first to admit I was always guilty of that. And now that I'm actually starting to do it more, I'm blown away by how much of a difference it really makes. So if you're not somebody that stretches, you should start. Believe you me, the difference is quite scary. Okay, now we're on the ground, leg straight, left leg over, put our arms over and we get a nice stretch in the glute. There we go. Be as upright as you can when doing this. Switch over. Also guys, for future content, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments about what more, like what kind of stuff you'd want to see. I'm going to obviously be doing field goal training sessions, kicking balls and stuff, but there's more things I can obviously do. I'd love to hear your thoughts or suggestions as to what you'd maybe like to see. I also am chatting with a few people to have some guests on the channel. But yeah, I would love to hear what kind of stuff you guys want. Try and keep everyone happy. It's not always easy, but it's always worth a try. Okay, now we're going to move to a stretch which I personally love. This is my favorite. So you're going to have your leg, let's see how far back I can go. Okay, I'm going to come to the front of the camera and see what the best one will be. Best way to do it. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'll do this. So you got to be in a position like this from the front, but I'm going to do it the other way because I got more space, and maybe you'll also see what I'm going to be doing. So you want to have your leg on the ground in the front like so, And then your back leg as flat on the ground as possible. And you want to stretch out like so. Now hold this for about 10 seconds. And then you go over to this position and hold for 30. Remember, hold this one for 30. That's in case you couldn't hear me. Alrighty, same thing on the other side. There we go. Mr. Joker's probably looking at me right now going like, what the hell are you doing, son? Okay. And again, with this bad weather we've been having and the wind that's so bad, and with it being rainy, mainly with the wind problem, I guess that's an indication of maybe it's time to get better equipment. So, next one that we're going to do, try lean up against something when doing the stretch. Very, very basic. You should feel like a real nice stretch in your quad. Go. I'm going to come over and turn around and do it on the other side, because I can't really reach out for anything on the other. So these certain stretches just feel damn amazing, and this is one of them. There we go. And one last thing I like doing, now you don't have to do this, I just personally like doing it. And that is, I'm just going to do some high kicks. I do 10 on each side. Keep my hands out here and I'll just kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll watch my step before I slip here. Okay, that brings us to an end. as you can see, I'm drenched. That worked out, what should I say? It's quite a bit of a workout that. I'm out of breath. But yeah, this is a great way to get your day started. And also, as mentioned before any activity you want to do, it could help. It's definitely helped me. I'm not saying you have to go out there and do this. I'm just saying it's really helped me a lot. Now, the next vid I will be releasing, that's going to be the NFL ball versus the rugby ball part 2. Very excited to make that one. Super amped. And also, this time, I am going to be using the tee to kick the rugby ball. So, yeah, we're going to kick the rugby ball the way it should be kicked. And now we're going to see how much of a difference it is in both sports. NFL ball off the ground, rugby ball on the tee. We're going to check out and how they do. Should be coming out this week. Weather is looking better. I will do my best to have that one out before Friday. But other than that, I really appreciate you guys for watching this vid. Hit the like button, comment down below, tell me what you thought. Also, be free to suggest anything that you'd like to see in the future. And also, if you have not subscribed, do it now. I would really appreciate it. We built up a humble subscription here, and the support has been fantastic so far. Again, guys, I really can't thank you enough. Let's keep going, let's keep pushing, and let's see where we end up by the end of the year. Anyway, other than that, keep safe, keep strong, and always remember, kick it good. Cheers.